Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of the South Carolina Gamecocks Dynasty here on EA Sports College Football 25 as we've returned home to Williams-Brice Stadium to welcome the 21st ranked team in the country, the LSU Tigers, our first battle against a ranked opponent, and it's going to be a big one because the Gamecocks, they're fresh off a road victory against Kentucky in their first SEC clash, and well, this is going to be a true test. If you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more Dynasty Mode content. The support so far has been incredible, and I can't thank you guys enough. But it will be LSU starting off with the football first, led by junior quarterback Garrett Nusheimer, the son of former NFL player Doug Nusheimer, who's been great through the first two games of the season. LSU is 1-1. They lost week 1 against USC in a primetime game, but won last week against Nichols. And they're looking to continue here with a win against South Carolina in their first SEC battle as there's a nice throw right side. 20 ripped off for Nusheimer to the right side. He'll keep it here 1st and 10, and he runs right into the arms of Dylan Stewart. The 5-star freshman has been great through the first two games. 2nd and 13, sheds a tackle. This is Josh Williams who gets outside, and left guard Garrett Dillinger's hurt on the play. Looked like he just got a little bit of a cramp. He will be okay, but it is 3rd and 8 here for LSU as Nusheimer looks short left side, and he throws it at the feet as a receiver, and LSU will kick it or punt it on his first drive. So here comes the Gamecocks now as they start 2-0, looking to keep this winning streak alive. As 2nd and 11, Sellers is going to go down. Savion Jones with the sack, and quickly it's 3rd and 23 for the Gamecocks. Sellers loads a deep ball. Harbor has a couple of steps, and he's got it. Nick Harbor with that track speed is going to go the distance. A big play indeed. The student section on their feet as the Gamecocks strike first with a big-time shot. 7-0, and the fans here at Williams-Brice are roaring. LSU back with the football. Josh Williams right side, the redshirt senior halfback, gets 8. Give it to him again, 2nd and 2. Tries to cut it outside, and he won't get there. And Dillinger's hurt again. This LSU offensive line is already missing their star left tackle in Will Campbell. So we'll have to see how that works. But they're going to punt it. A play in the backfield made. And the Gamecocks with all of them in him here. Next drive, handoff Sanders, the former Arkansas Razorback, who's been heavily involved in the offense to begin the season. He gets a first down carry, and then gets the next one for a gain of 7. So a good start today. 2nd and 3, now play fake. Sellers looks short. He's got Larvadane, and he's got himself a first down. Out to the 49, handoff Sanders, right side. Rocket, they call him, with the first down. 3 for 20 in the early going for Raheem. Next play, handoff again. This time he's going to get stuffed. Almost gets clotheslined by his own man. Picks up 1, now 2nd and 9. Here's Oscar Attaway checks in. The former North Texas running back gets a first down. He'll spell Sanders a good bit today, is now on 27. Sanders comes back into the game, and he picks up 14, averaging 7 yards a carry here in the early going. Next play, he's going to pick up more than 7. He gets 10, and it's goal to go for the Gamecocks. And here comes Braswell, checks into the game. DJ Braswell gets his first carry of the season, and it's a touchdown. Hit into the end zone, DJ Braswell. And he gives the Gamecocks a 14-0 lead through the first quarter of play. However, LSU is driving here to begin the second quarter, but it's been all Gamecocks. As here's a look at the running backs so far, both off to a good start on the season, or on the game. As here's Josh Williams now on the field. He's going to get the carry, 2nd and 5, and this one's not going to count. Looks like there's a flag down. It looks like they're going to get right guard Miles Frazier with a holding call. So that'll back him up, 2nd and 15. Bubble screen outside. C.J. Daniels, a Liberty transfer, who picks up 14. Before being brought down a yard shy. 3rd and 1 now. Nusheimer in the gun. Handoff Williams left side, and he barely gets it. That extra effort at the end gets him the first. 8 for 52 in the early going for him. It's now goal to go for LSU. It's a bubble screen. Here's the impact player you got to watch out for, Kyron Lacey, who gets stuffed. 2nd and goal, a great play made. Stops Mason Taylor, the other guy to watch out for on this offense. And now it's 3rd and goal from the 8. Nusheimer looks left, short, has his man key, but he's tackled shy of the end zone. Kyron Lacey. They'll bring out Ramos for a 21-yard field goal, and he misses it. Doesn't push it enough. That's Damian Ramos, the redshirt junior kicker, with a miss. And the LSU Tigers get nothing. However, the next play, they come up with an interception. Javion Toviano, the sophomore, undercuts the slant. And LSU will have another chance here. Nice field position off Sellers' second interception of the season. As they begin at the 29, outside for Lacey. He makes a nice move. And Weston Davis is hurt. He's the guy filling in for Will Campbell. So LSU already down 2 left tackles. Second and 3, man in motion. It's a play fake. Newsheimer looking downfield. He just checks down what he's given. And Xavier Thomas, the former Mississippi State Bulldog transfer, has a first down. Gamecocks are not giving them anything deep. It's been all underneath stuff for LSU so far, including that one to C.J. Daniels. Second and 6 now. Newsheimer changes some things. His pockets collapsing, throws to the end zone. Oh, he had his man, but Thomas couldn't hold on. Now third and 6. LSU goes empty. Newsheimer looks left side. That's a tough throw, and it's incomplete. And they'll try another field goal attempt here. This time from 30, right hash. And it's no good again. Ramos doesn't pull it enough. 0 for 2 on chances. No points scored. Big break here for South Carolina as the offense retakes the field as Oscar Attaway gets the swing pass. Looking to settle down here. Second and 5. Brown can't get going. They stuffed the former Chanticleer on the touch pass. Now it's third and 9 for the Gamecocks. Sellers changes some things up. He sees a matchup he likes. He's going to let it fly. Harbor again's got a step, and it's right in the bucket. They do it again. The deep ball works, and Nick Harbor goes all the way. You just cannot get up on the line with him. He's too fast. Free release. Throw it up. Let the man run underneath it. It's 21-0 Gamecocks behind the track speed of the true sophomore Nick Harbor. So LSU, they're on the ropes here. They got to get points. Otherwise, this one's going to turn ugly. Frazier now has to come off the field. Another lineman coming out hurt for the Tigers. Now third and 3. A big third down here. As Newsheimer's going to keep it, and he's going to outrun the defense. Makes a man miss, and that's going to get out to the 35. He gets it done with his legs. New set of downs. Handoff Williams right side. Big hole. There's no flag, though. Looked like Emory Jones, the right tackle, was maybe holding on the play. Nonetheless, now second and inches. They'll give it to the backup. That's Caleb Jackson getting only his second carry of the day, third of the season. He has a first down, though, so it's first and 10 now from the 23. Newsheimer to throw. Looks short again. Williams now on the pattern with a nice stiff arm. He picks up 7 again, just underneath stuff, and LSU, they're taking advantage of it. Second and 3, Williams tries to cut back. He doesn't get a first down, only picks up 1. I think he's a little frustrated with himself. However, it's not going to matter as a hard count gets a man to move, and that will give LSU the free first down anyway as a neutral zone fraction on the back of Kyle Kennard, the former Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket transfer. So now goal to go again for LSU. Quick pass outside for Kyron Lacey, and he's tackled into the end zone by Hemingway. Touchdown LSU. They get on the board here, 21-7. As the Gamecocks get the football back, at least they'll start with a run, but it goes nowhere. Maybe a half a yard is now second and 10. Sellers goes to the air, and he's got pressure, and he's sacked immediately. Harold Perkins, the former 5-star recruit from New Orleans, with the sack. Now it's third and 17. Sellers in his end zone. He's got to be careful. Off his back foot finds Sanders. But LSU is going to call a timeout. They're going to get the ball back here at the 2-minute warning. A chance to maybe cut into this lead some more. Second and 6. Short pass. That's caught by Daniels. He has a first down. Gets out of bounds. Empty now, first and 10. Quick pass again. Lacey's got it. At the sticks, but he doesn't get out of bounds. 6 for 45 already for Kyron Lacey today. As LSU, they'll stay empty. Another quick pass again underneath, and the Gamecocks are just giving it to him. They're afraid of getting burnt deep by Kyron Lacey and company. And, well, LSU settling. Out to the 34. 90 seconds to go here in the first half. As right in his face, Newsheimer gets rid of it, and he finds Mason Taylor, who gets a first down. Next play, shorts. That one's tough, and it's incomplete. Couldn't find Xavier Thomas. Second and 10, back to empty. Throwing it to deep, and it's picked off. DQ Smith with the interception. He's going to look to go the other way. Tries to cut it back. Doesn't get a block. And that'll be how we end the first half. The Gamecocks in firm control of this one, up 21-7 over the LSU Tigers. The fans here at Willie B, loving what they're seeing is it's been a pretty tit-for-tat game, but LSU, they've left a couple of chances on the field. An interception thrown in the red zone, 2 missed field goals, and they currently trail by 14. Gamecocks will start off the second half with the football, as here's a screen for Sanders trying to get some blocks set up, and, well, LSU with great pursuit stops them after a gain of 3. Only 23 yards on 6 catches for Rocket. 2nd and 7 out in the flats. There's Simon, who's been quiet today. He's had a great start to the season. That's his first catch. Averages 5 for 95 coming into this class. 3rd and 5, quick throw. That's going to be caught by Larvadane. He's going to have a first down. The former Miami, Ohio Red Hawk with his second grab of the day. Keeps the drive alive here for South Carolina. That's a dangerous pass outside for Brown, but he catches it. Pickup of 6 now. 2nd and 4. Play fake. Perkins, though, barreling down. He doesn't bring down Sellers, but he hits him enough to allow the defense to rally. 3rd sack of the day for LSU. That's Deshaun Womack with it, the former 5-star recruit. And it's on 3rd and 9. Sellers ailmares this one out of bounds. Here comes the first drive for LSU, and they'll start off with a run, and it's going to be blown up in the backfield. Nice play by DJ Sanders, getting his first tackle for a loss of the game. 2nd and 14 now. Newsheimer goes play fake. Eyes downfield, dumps it off again, this time for Mason Taylor Jr., and they're back to a 3rd and 10. Newsheimer to the air, looks left side. A great route by Kyron Lacey to get open. He's had himself a monster game. And LSU, they're going to pick up the tempo a little bit. Going no huddle. Handoff, Williams up the middle. Sheds a tackle, gets pushed by Stewart. But he picks up a first down. At the midfield line, handoff left side. This time gets by Smith, who got stuck on his own man. And that's going to allow Williams to get out past the 20. He's got up over 100 yards now. 32 on the ground there, his best run of the day. 1st and 10, a little bit of motion back and forth as Newsheimer goes play fake, but Knight is not fooled, doesn't bite, and Demetrius Knight Jr. gets himself a sack. Now 2nd and 14 for the Tiger offense. To throw, pressure, just dumps it off, rally, and they get to him, only a pickup of 6, and it's 3rd and 8. Quick bubble screen out this time, and there's nobody there for the Gamecocks. You got to be ready for that. And his goal to go now, Chris Hilton Jr. with his first grab of the day. As Newsheimer tries to keep it on 1st down, and he's going to get stopped a couple of yards shy. 2nd and goal, now going goal line are the Tigers. Handoff, no, it's not, it's a play fake, and the Gamecocks are not fooled. Kennard with the sack, and it's 3rd and goal from the 9. Trying to set up a screen, it's dumped off, and Williams will not get there. He's marked a yard shy. And the Tigers, they're going to go for it. Not trusting the field goal unit this time. You need touchdowns. From the 1, it's a keeper, and it's not going to be there. At the 5 is Kyle Kennard again. And again, LSU comes up empty. The Gamecocks take over their own 5 here. You're not out of the woods yet. As Sellers steps up in the pocket, he keeps it himself, and he's got plenty of room to run. This will get you some space. How about 26 on the ground for Lenore Sellers? So now at the 31, handoff for Sanders, and he has plenty of space. He gets all the way down to the 50, a 19-yard run. And with 2 plays, the Gamecocks are at midfield. Go to Braswell this time, and he's not going to go anywhere. Loses 1. As now it's a 2nd and 11. Man in motion for the Gamecocks. Harper slides over. Set up a screen for Sanders. Got a blocker out in front. That gets him a first down, and we're into Tiger territory, threatening again. Handoff Sanders this time up the middle. He gets out to the 28, inches shy of the marker. He has 80 on the day so far. They go to Attaway, who checks in now, as it's a running back by committee right now in Willie B. And he gets out to the 15, 3 for 30 for the former Mean Green halfback. Handoff now Sanders, who checks back in. He gets stuffed, picks up 2. Now 2nd and 8. Sanders on the left side. Handoff to him again. Tries to cut it up, and he gets about 5. And it's 3rd and 3 for the Gamecocks. Sellers takes the snap, rolls to his right, and he doesn't like what he sees. He just dumps this one to the sideline. The Gamecocks add on 3 more. It's now a 3-score game here, 24-7. Next drive for the Tigers. It's an out to the inches shy of the marker. At the 35. Handoff, no, Nusheimer keeps it. This time it does get by the defense as he's going to run forwards, but he's going to lose the football, and it's picked up by the Gamecocks. Williams from behind punches it out, and USC comes up with the football, and that'll take us to the end of the third quarter where it's been all Gamecocks, and they're closing in on an upset. 24-7 going into the final quarter of play. Here's a look at the quarterbacks so far. Both have good numbers, but a couple of turnovers on either side. Specifically on the side of the Tigers. Too many empty possessions on 2nd and 6. There's a 4-yard gain. And now it's 3rd and 2. What do the Gamecocks do? They trust Sanders, and he will get it. Keeps the drive alive, and he gets out to the 30-yard line, and he's up over 100 yards. 1st and 10, trying a little bit of trickery, but this time the Tigers are not fooled. Savion Jones doesn't bite. He loses 5 now for the Gamecocks. Now 3rd and 15. Sellers just looks short, and that one was almost intercepted. Weeks got his hand on it. And now a 51-yard try for the kicker, and it's shanked way left. First miss of the season for the Gamecocks as Love pulls it, and it stays a 17-point game. Next drive for the Tigers. You need points here. 1st and 10, dump off. Here's Lacey cutting across the middle. He picks up 8 more. Staying empty. 2nd and 2 now. 3-man rush for the Gamecocks. Plenty of time, and Nusheimer dumps it off to the sideline out of bounds. Now 3rd and 2. Now they bring Williams back in the backfield, but they're still going to throw for it. It's another great route. The deep post by Lacey gets free. Tigers now in plus territory. Next play, short dump off. That gets about 7. 2nd and 3 now. Hilton Jr. off his 2nd grab of the day. Going back empty. Picking up the pace a little bit. Quick pass outside. It's caught by Daniels, and he's going to have a first down. Inside 10 minutes we go at the 24. LSU putting together another drive. Out route, and that one can't be caught. Nice defense. Knocks it free. 2nd and 10. Bootleg. Nusheimer looks short, and that one's going to be dumped off, but he steps out of bounds. So it only picks up 1. Now it's 3rd and 9 for the Tigers, and they're going to hand it off. Williams will not get it. An interesting call. Looks like LSU is going to settle for the 3 here. However, Ramos has not made a kick today. That's not an extra point. From left hash, 37, he knocks it through, so it's still a trailing game, but at least it's inside 2 possessions. 24-10 now, inside 9 to play. Gamecocks looking to run some clock. They don't get anything there, they lose 2. Now 3rd and 7. Sellers will go to the air. Hit as he throws. It actually hits off a lineman, Henry, and it's incomplete. And LSU, behind Harold Perkins, they force a stop, and now they get the football back. We're coming up inside 5 minutes. LSU's putting a drive together. Do they have enough clock time? 2nd and 4. Nusheimer down the field. It's knocked away. Try to find Daniels. 3rd and 4. This one's incomplete, and now we face a 4th down. This could be the game. Empty go the Tigers. 4-man rush for the Gamecocks. Quick pass right side is caught by Daniels. He moves the chains, keeps the drive, and potentially the game alive. Now you're at the 19 in the red zone. First down throw left side. The same play, just the other direction. It picks up 6. However, the clock will continue to run. Inside 3:30 now. Bubble screen right side. Daniels with it. He has a first down. His goal to go for the Tigers. However, the clock is continuing to run. They're holding on to their timeouts here from the 8. Nusheimer rolls to his right, and he gets sacked. Brought down. That's a big sack. As it's now 2nd and goal from the 20. LSU hurries to the line as there's not going to be a holding call there. Instead, it's a dump off for Williams, but the clock's going to continue to run. Now you got 3rd and goal from the 16. Nusheimer to the end zone. A dropped interception. That would have definitely ended the game, but this could be it. 4th and goal. Nusheimer across the middle. It's caught for a touchdown. How does that get through the defense? I thought that one was picked off for sure. But LSU has 7 points. And they're only down by 7 now at the 2-minute warning. Gamecocks just need a first down. They don't get it here. It's now 3rd and 6. What do? Do you try to force another timeout, or do you try to go for the first down? USC's going to throw for it. Sellers across the middle. He gets picked off. Intercepted by Greg Penn. He doesn't go down. And it's a pick 6. LSU has tied this game. You gotta be kidding me. We look at this back. It's a crossing pattern. Gamecocks receivers run into each other. Allows the route to be jumped. Throws off the timing. And we're tied up at 24 here. Gamecocks at least have a chance to try to go down and win it on this drive, and this will help. Sanders with a catch and run, and a late hit by the guy who just intercepted the pass, Greg Penn, puts the ball out deeper for the Gamecocks. This one's not fully been thrown away yet. You're at your own 49. 1st and 10. Sellers short for Simon. He's trying to outrun the defense, and he gets 7. Stays in bounds, though. Clock will continue to run. 2nd and 3. Sellers rolled out to his right. Tries a desperation throw right side, and he's intercepted. Major Burns with it. Sellers just tried to throw a prayer to Harbor. Didn't get enough on it. And now LSU has a chance to go win this game. 1:15. Right side. Clocked. First down by Xavier Thomas. Coming up inside a minute now. LSU still has 2 timeouts. Quick throw. Taylor, he's hit hard, but he holds on. Clock continues to run. We're inside a minute now. 2nd and 3. Short dump off. First down LSU. But now the clock will continue to run. They have 1 timeout. They do use 1. And now it's 45 seconds to go. Throw right side. It's airmailed. Incomplete. Target line for Ramos is the 33, but he's 1 for 3 today. 2nd and 10. Outside. That one's dropped. Heard the footsteps. Can't connect. Now 3rd and 10. Empty. The fans here, Willie B, are roaring. Newsimer across the middle. He gets his man open. It's Lacey, and he's going to run inside Gamecock territory. The impact player gets out to the 37, but not at the target line yet. 1st and 10, handoff. Williams just trying to set his man up. He gets to the 33. LSU will spike the football. 3rd and 6 now. There's no timeouts left for the Tigers. 21 seconds to go. You got to be careful here. They try the read option. Stewart stops them. A loss of 2. No timeouts. LSU, they got to hurry the team up. USC has 1 timeout. They're not going to use it. It's a 52-yard try for the win. Ramos hooks it in. LSU wins it at the buzzer. 27-24. You can see the looks of the face. Gamecock fans are stunned. They were up 24-7 going into this quarter, and they lose the game. Oh my goodness. Talk about a choke job. I cannot believe it. I'm about to lose my voice because of that 4th quarter. 20 points. Back-to-back interceptions thrown by Sellers. I don't really blame him on the crossing pattern. The receivers should have known their depth, but that's the inexperience of the wide receiver core. They run into each other. But that 3rd interception, that was just a desperation throw that should not have happened to Harbor. And we lose. What a shocking loss for the Gamecocks. They should be 3-0. And those are the kind of games that we need to win. One of those tough games to become bowl eligible. And if we end up going 5-7, that's going to be the game we look at. Nonetheless, we go around the week 3. You can see some of the scores. Appalachian State, Illinois, and UAB picking up victories. Jacksonville State, the other Gamecock, gets a victory. Michigan, despite a scare early, they come back and beat Arkansas State. They stay undefeated. Liberty knocks off the Miners. Wake Forest knocks off number 4 Ole Miss, an upset, as Ole Miss drops to 17 now. Texas finally gets their first win of the season. They beat UTSA. Wisconsin gets drilled by Alabama, who looks sharp in the post-Nick Saban era. That was your game of the week. Miami beats Ball State. Minnesota doubles up Nevada. Arizona State, they beat Kansas State by a point in a thriller in K-State. Texas State, they knock off Arizona State, an upset there. DMV rivalry, Maryland gets it done against Virginia, 37-21. Texas Tech, who are now ranked, they take care of North Texas. Oklahoma wins a low-scoring game against the Green Wave. Basketball Blue Bloods meet on the gridiron. Duke victorious over UConn. Iowa, they get back in the win column after last week's loss to Iowa State. Sam Houston gets their first win of the season over Hawaii. Kansas stays undefeated. NC State also stays undefeated. They're ranked 13th now. UCLA in their first Big Ten matchup against Indiana are victorious. Georgia knocks off Kentucky, stay at number 1. Baylor beats Air Force 38-14. Rivalry matchup between these two squads. Middle Tennessee State beats Western Kentucky. Missouri knocks off Boston College in a low-scoring affair. Oklahoma State trounces their rival Tulsa 56-31. Virginia Tech with a scare against Old Dominion 34-31. Auburn loses at home to New Mexico. There's an SEC foe, another one going down. Florida State picks up their first win of the season, a low-scoring affair against Memphis. San Jose State stays undefeated. They beat Kennesaw State. And Utah wins their rivalry 63-7, destroying the Aggies. Wyoming knocks off BYU. South Florida is victorious over Southern Miss. Rice knocks off Houston. That's a little bit of an upset. Cincinnati wins the Battle of Ohio against Miami. Colorado gets revenge this year over Colorado State in a big way. Maybe Deion was running up the score a little bit. Notre Dame beats Purdue. Tennessee beats Kent State. They bounce back with a win. Another backyard brawl this time. West Virginia beating Pittsburgh. A lot of rivalries this week. Texas A&M, we saw that was a close win over Florida. Mississippi State knocks off Toledo. Oregon knocks off Oregon State in the border rivalry. TCU victorious over UCF. Cal knocks off San Diego State. And finally, Washington State beats Washington. Not the same Huskies as they were last year. Here's a look at your rankings. The top three are the same, but now Alabama slides into the 4th spot with Ole Miss going down. Everybody else will move up a spot as Ole Miss will drop a little bit all the way down to 17. And USC will move up a little bit. Kansas State also, they went down 5. A close loss to Arizona doesn't hurt them too much. And Nebraska, Texas, and Texas Tech. I don't know if I agree with Texas, but they did rejoin the ranks. Next episode, we'll stay at home against Akron. A little bit of a cool down game, and we're going to be very mad going into this game. I feel bad for the Zips. So a chance for us to take out some frustration before we go into a bye week. As Akron, not a good team from the MAC. This should be a game we should win and hopefully get back on some footing. It'd be great to be undefeated right now, but sometimes it's just how the game goes. Sellers is a young quarterback. He'll learn and hopefully doesn't make that same mistake down the stretch again. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was a heartbreaking loss, but I have really enjoyed this series so far. It has been a ton of fun bringing this to you guys, and I can't wait to continue it. Thank you guys so much for the support. After this next episode against Akron, we do have a bye week, so I do plan on doing the recruiting episode after this one. So you'll see that in the coming days. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this series so far. If you have, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.